Okay, so I'm playing Dan Heng, and he's pretty cool and broken, don't get me wrong. But you know what? Zila was strong and broken when she came out. Then it was Jingyuan. Then actually it was Silverwolf and Luocha because they're the backbone supports to your team. Then Blade was the new broken DPS. Then it was Kafka. And now it's Dan Heng who's the new broken character. And you can see the pattern, right? It's honestly just bandwagon and hype. There was actually this meme on Reddit last week and it's pretty funny and honestly kind of true. Just to clarify, I'm not attacking any other content creators. I never do that. I'm never going to attack someone for getting their money, getting their clicks. And I'm sure you can probably find videos of me being like this too. I'm not immune to this phenomenon either. And this isn't necessarily about content creators anyway. I think it's just the nature of the community to be constantly moving on to the next character to hype up. There's a lot of recency bias and this moves like clockwork guaranteed every patch. And who did the Star Rail drip market for the next patch? Jingliu and Topaz? I can guarantee you without a shadow of a doubt, when these characters come out, they are going to be broken and the new hype. Honestly, in games like this, I'm pretty confident that even though people love to throw around words like power creep or this character is broken, in reality, I think it can easily be that people just like new toys over old toys. And yeah, I think the cycle continues in 1.4 and then in 1.5 after that and then in 1.6 after that. Like, say you watched a few YouTube videos and you were convinced to get Dan Heng because he was broken and the best DPS to get. Well, let's fast forward 6 weeks and the videos won't be on Dan Heng anymore, but it will be on Jingliu and then Topaz. And then you'll think, oh no, I should have gotten these guys. But then if you get these guys, then whoever comes out on the patch after them will probably be broken too, and so on and so on. Also, from my experience with theory crafting in these kinds of games, it's good to factor in mind that DPS numbers are always in favor of a character who is more selfish and focuses more of the team's output or SP on themselves. I think psychologically they are always going to look more impressive than in comparison characters who are more team orientated or less SP, and those characters might look less impressive. That's why I honestly just prefer telling people to just pull who you like. And then if you know about team building and strategy, then I'm sure you can build a team just as good as a team with the other character. I think it's been proven time and time again that it's just ultimately up to preference. As long as you're building supports like these, like your Bronyas, like your Palas, like Tingyun, like Asta, then you should be good. And I know I might get comments in this video saying, but Dan Heng actually is broken though. And yeah, I'm sure he is right now, but give it 2-3 months when the hype dies down and some other character will be the new bandwagon. So I'm not saying that Dan Heng is weak or overpowered or whatever, but the point is, a month ago, Zila was the OP DPS. She was too strong. And then no, you should have got Luocha because he is the OP healer. And then even just a few days ago, it was Kafka. She was actually the OP DPS. I think after a certain point, isn't it safe to assume that all these characters are just good? Like honestly, at the moment, I'm not even using Zila, I'm using my E6 Qingque. And even with this 50% crit rate, she is still strong and I'm having a great time. I can speedrun all the content even as a free-to-play player. It's great.